Well, this stopped again, the connection, and so I will say again that George Wallace is one of my poems, of the poets I love, and he came last year. He honored me to work with him in an event in Athens, in the center of Athens, in Omonia at Bagion Hotel, a large hotel that it is not working. It is only for events now. And we made a concert there with my friend Yuli Ventura and his husband Paul Venturas, who wrote, who created areas, poetic areas with American and Greek poets, and the center of this event was Dionysios Solomos, the national poet of Greece. But we translated a poem about shark that he had written about a shark who ate a young lieutenant when Solomos was leaving in 18 something, after the Greek Revolution, and it was very beautiful to see, to hear Solomos written so beautiful, translated so beautiful by me and George, and listen to George's performance in that building, in that romantic building. It was beautiful. Thank you, George, for that experience. Well, the poem of George Wallace in the We Are Beat anthology of this year, of this national, of 1918 National Beat Poetry Festival, has the title Now I Am with the Eagles, and I will try to perform, to recite it, but I'm not George. Below me the plains, towns, farms, cities, below me the fields, men and tractors, and wagons and fields, fussy, intolerant, mute and rude. Society is a mob and disappears. Rudely down Aisle's tree I utter this prayer, and the moon is freed of clouds, and I am illuminated, electric, caught in the heraldic, self-sustaining, and I am a circular thing, a clover leaf in the architecture of going, the mystic trefoil, the charging animal that remains in place and knows no bridle. I am a seed in early sunlight, unstoppable. I am hoof to dust, natural, furious, and uncontained, indifferent to you and your human government, defiant before your weapons. And now I am with the eagles, and you control nothing. With your ego and your panic guns, your gross intolerances and associations, this my prayer to take the deeper breath, to seek only the compassionate, the higher reward, this my prayer, to be one with the eagles, in the sun and rain, the rush of oncoming wind and illusion, to be cliff diver, huntress in the gorge, oblivious to gravity, and rocks, the air in the welcoming embrace to me. I touch a match to God, and God touches me. And this flame belongs to heaven. Breath is an ascending fractal of light, and I am wing span, an offering, a persistent breath, and terrible too. And government diminishes. These talents are real. Do with me what you will. Heaven is endless. I reside here beneath heaven. This is George Wallace. I was amazed by a poet in this festival, this National Beat Poetry Festival in Connecticut, by Ron Whitehead. But I don't dare to read his poem. It is big and very, very beautiful. Anyway, I don't think I will. I think I will destroy it if I if I read it. So I don't read. But he's great, Ron Whitehead. And in the festival, there was also. Oh, I forgot. Anyway, I forgot the Swedish. Anyway, he will forgive me. And Aprilia Zank from Germany, my friend. Sorry, I didn't find a poem about War and Peace of yours. And you wrote so many beautiful. I will read, or you will read for me one in another broadcasting, live broadcasting. I hope I will make a live broadcasting for the Beat Poets only. Well, this is a book, International Anthology of Poetry on Universal Peace, that's on which we work with a great Indian poet that is not in life. He passed away last year. He's Yahya T. Mandan Gadi. And the other one, the young one here, is Muchu Lavuyi, my son from Africa. And now I will read some poems from them. He's a great poet, my son. And he's in world poetry also, and he gave interviews in world poetry. He's an ambassador in world poetry. Well, I will read the first poem in the book. I don't know if the book exists or is sold, is still sold in Amazon. I think there is some books in Amazon, but it is a very interesting anthology. I edited some poems on this anthology. When I edit, I'm more careful than when I write. Anyway, I edited the poems of the European area, but there are poems from all over the world, all the continents in this book, and I'm very proud of it. Me too. Well, I will read the poem the first poem of the book, which is like a forward, a prologue. And it is Yayati Madan Gadi that has written it. A whisper from infinite, I shall come again to hew a heaven on earth. Dear me, keep aloft the spirit, let it be not put out. I am not alone. Many others before me in different tongues have sung of the family of one earth. My mission, sow seeds in this timeless truth of on the earth and time. Gandhi is worthy of one more read because the emission stopped before. Well, a whisper from infinite. I shall come again to hew a heaven on earth, dear me. Keep aloft the spirit. Let it be not put out. I am not alone. Many others before me in different tongues have sung, and the family of one earth, of the family of one earth. My mission, sow seeds in this timeless truth, on the earth entire, to awaken the spring-eyed dawn, the one earth family. And the poem that wrote in the end of the book, my son Muchu Olavouyi, "'Tis hour shalt breeze kisses," by Muchu Olavouyi. The breeze of yesterday breezed nothing but some cold blood fists, and the wind of today winds easy, though not to the north nor mid-east. But the gale of tomorrow, I wish, shalt swing further the tyrant beasts, for the sake of peace at least. Our earth is loaded with swollen breasts, and aches wholly clutch her veins and chests. The rest of her bodies have no rest. Shalt I call 'tis a mess or test? Then the rain of Fizi I call, for the rain of peace to fall to dry out our drenched bowls, and offload and cleanse the stinking hole. This was the poem of Mutu, that book, For Peace, and I wrote them there, what makes me feel in peace. And this is poetry. My precious rose. I will read it in Greek first. Το πολύτιμο ρόδο μου, πιάσε με από το χέρι, ποίηση, δώσε μου κουράγιο, εσύ μου δόθηκες από επάνω για πάντα, παρηγοριά, να αντέξω την κακία στον κόσμο των ανθρώπων, να βλέπω το τέλος σαν τελείωση, να υπάρχω, κοιτώντας τα μάτια την αλήθεια, να αγαπώ και να μ' αγαπούν, αγνοώντας τη φθορά. Όταν το ρόδο της ποίησης μέσα μου μιλά, αρνούμε κάθε υποκρισία. Γίνομαι ένα όν που αξίζει να υπάρχει και ζω αγγίζοντας τρυφερές ψυχές. My precious rose. Hold my hand, O poetry, give me courage. You were given to me from above forever, as a consolation, so I can endure the wicked in the world of humans, to see the ant as a perfection, to exist looking into the eyes of truth, to love and be loved, ignoring the where. When the poetry's rose talks inside me, I reject any hypocrisy. I become a being who is worth to exist, and I live touching subtle souls. And in French, I wrote it in French. Please let me say it in French too, for my friend Jean-Pierre Bernard. Ma rose précieuse, serre ma main, ô ma poésie, donne-moi du courage. Tu es donné à moi par le ciel, pour toujours, comme une consolation contre le mal. Dans le monde des humains,